I just recorded an entire video and didn't hit record. Hi friends, welcome to Bottom of the Bounce. The heck was that? Now I gotta tell you guys everything again. Okay, so we're gonna try it again. And I'm gonna try to do it just as eloquently as I did the first time, because I usually get on here and I just tell you guys the things and then when I'm ready I upload it. You know that? I don't edit anything, I just tell you the things. So now it's like take 2 and it's weird. So anyhow, had a mammogram today. My first one. So I didn't have insurance before. So last job I had insurance. It ends this month because new job that doesn't have insurance. So I'm trying to take advantage of all of my healthy things, all of the checkups, all of the, well visits, if you will. So I went to the eye doctor, was it yesterday or day before? Have new glasses and contacts coming, and mammogram today, and just doing all that stuff, right? So if you haven't had a mammogram, this was my first one. And what I learned is that maybe don't make it in July and August if you live somewhere where it's 10,000 degrees every day, because you can't wear deodorant. They make you take it off. Yeah, lady was like, do you have deodorant on? And I thought she was saying I was smelly. I was like, yeah, do I stink? No, you just have to take it off. Oh, so now I probably smell like a foot or a whole grapefruit or something. Ew. So that's a deodorant thing. Also, if you're younger and you need a mammogram or whatever, they're not that bad. Like, I heard that they were just so horrible. It was not. And I don't know if that's because I watched my husband go through dialysis, and so my view of horrible medical things is skewed, or if I had heard so much that it was better. I don't know. It wasn't. It was whatever. It was a 10-minute thing. It was like 4 pictures or something. And I did ask, just so I can tell you guys, if you don't have insurance, because America, it was like $250 if you don't have insurance. So, all right, this place anyway. So it's not an expensive thing. So just, save up, get that done. It's healthy. It's a good thing to do. So go do that. I didn't do that because it just never was on my radar. Plus, I'm busy taking care of other people, and I didn't do a good job of taking care of myself, but I'm doing it. So that's a good thing. The other good thing is, look, I even wore a booby ring. As you do when you get a mammogram, you wear a booby ring. Okay, other good thing. So remember I told you guys that I was working right across the street from where Rich had dialysis, and yesterday, day before, was the first time that our schedules were weird, where he needed to be at dialysis at like 10:30. I needed to be at work at noon, but he was done at like 3 and I wasn't done till like 6. So I took him to dialysis, left him with the car. That way afterwards he could just come home and then he could pick me up from work later. And I walked to work. Beautiful little walk. 10 million degrees, but beautiful little walk. I was like 15 minutes. But that's not the coolest part. The coolest part is I thought we were going to be having this location for a month. I start in this town next week. Next week, I work in my own town. I had checked how far it was. It was 5 minutes when I checked before. Today, on the way back from mammogram, I passed where I'm going to be working starting next week to home, and it was 8 minutes because there's construction and stuff now. Bro, it is less than 10 minutes to get to work. So I know there will be times when schedules are funky and dialysis is funky and Rich has the car, and here's the other thing. To Uber home is less than $15. There were times at the old job where I did have to Uber home because either he was too sick to get me, or he was too sick to get me. There weren't any worse. It was a $50 Uber ride home. There was one time I had to do that twice in 1 week. $100 on top of the $500 a month in gas. So when I tell you there is already minimal gas, gonna be minimaler gas, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So all those things are good. So I didn't feel it last week as much, which was like my first week working the new job. I didn't feel like this of time because Rich was also in the hospital. He went in the hospital the night before I started work, right? Stayed a week. So, or almost a week. So he is feeling better. They switched around some meds and he's doing better. We sent in some kind of final things for disability. Hopefully that'll happen. That will be life-changing. We'll be able to afford our life. Not our big life, just a secure life. Because, but with job, photography, and disability, we can afford things. What else? I've been booking photography jobs because I have had time for that. And I have been really working on marketing and really doing that. Also painting and creating art. I didn't get to do it as much last week. I keep getting asked like what I've created and, you know, can I show you guys yet and all that. And give me a minute. He was in the hospital and it kind of, that's a little bit of a time suck. Not a complaint. It just is. So I will be doing more. I have today off. I have tomorrow off. I have today and tomorrow off. I have 3 days off and I work 2 days in the next 5 days. And I think that's right. What is today? I work Friday and I work Saturday. And Sunday I have off. And Monday I start here. I can't even tell you how excited I am. So there will be art. There will be, I discovered while I was making one of my grouchy bitches, that I have an idea. So I have my idea implementer. You'll see it when I make them. Coming, it should be delivered today so I can finish another grouchy bitch, but there's a third one that I already have planned and start getting those listed to sell and prints taken so I can sell them. And that'll help too. You know what? Have some art money coming in, do some art shows, some art festivals. I'm excited about that. Get some more workshops happening. I'm excited about that. More photo sessions happening. I'm excited about that. Those are the exciting things right now, honestly. Like, I get to make art. I get to spend some time outside. Rich is feeling better. Rich is doing better. Rich is not in the hospital. I'm not in the car all the time. I'm taking care of my body and trying to get healthy. I slacked on working out because it was just too much going on or whatever. But yeah, we're doing all right now, which is amazing. So this one isn't like a whole mindset one. This one's more of a, hey, you know what? We're taking care of our shit. We're doing our shit. We're hoping it gets better. Blah, blah, blah. And that's what's happening right now. I don't even know what else to say. I think that's it. I know it's like less than 10 minutes, but I am going to, actually I'm going to go check emails because that is a job that I forget to do. I am not good at checking emails. I suck at checking emails. So yeah, there's that. Other than that, everything's good. If you need photos, let me know. If you want to take a workshop, let me know. If you have a kidney to donate, let me know. If I don't know. I think that's it. If you have any of those things, let me know. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know. If you're chick, I don't know. You guys will have to tell me. I know men get breast cancer as well as women get breast cancer. I don't know if men have mammograms. to check for that. I actually didn't look into it. So I was going to say, if you're a female, make sure that you get a mammogram. Maybe if you're a person, I don't know. If you are someone who needs a mammogram, go do it. I don't know all the rules on that. Go do it. It's not that bad. And actually, it's not that expensive. So go take care of your boobies. Take care of your body. And I will see you guys soon. Boop, 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 boop.